My name's Trevor Joseph, you're watching Rolling Slow Media, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a subscriber to my channel, then you know that I normally do reviews on Porsches and supercars. But for today's video, I want to talk about what I think makes the perfect first car for someone that's just passed their test, especially if they're a bit of a petrol head. So someone that's just passed their test and they're on the hunt for a first car. With so much to choose from, the world is your oyster. However, if you have a budget of around 5 to 10k, you want something classy, goes under the radar, that has great performance enough to keep up with a Golf GTI, look no further than the Audi A1 TFSI Black Edition. This car. So in this video, I want to talk about its performance, I want to take it out for a drive, talk about its exterior, interior, and if I just passed my test, why I would put this on my shortlist. Right, before we get started, can we just admire the design of this car? I love Audi's design philosophy. I've never owned an Audi personally. Maybe I might make my next daily an Audi, but you have to admit that they really did a good job designing this tiny little car. It looks so classy. Did you know the Audi A1 was unveiled at the 2010 Geneva Motor Show and became Audi's smallest, most affordable model? Also, the Audi A1 is based on the Volkswagen Group PQ25 platform, shared with the Volkswagen Polo and the Seat Ibiza. If you look, like, the dimensions are quite similar to those cars. Also, a fun fact, I went to Monaco earlier this year and I went to an RM Sotheby's auction, and there was an Audi Quattro which went for, I think, between 60 and 90,000 euros. An Audi A1, that's nuts. Under the bonnet, this has a 1.4 TFSI twin charge engine, which is basically a supercharger and a turbocharger. This produces around 182 brake and takes the car from 0 to 60 in 6.9 seconds with a top speed of around 141 miles per hour. That's impressive considering the Golf GTI has a 2-litre engine, produces 222 brake and has a 0 to 60 of 6.4 seconds. So this car basically is half a second slower than a Volkswagen Golf GTI. The A1 comes with an S-tronic DSG transmission. Basically, it's the same in the Golf R. The DSG pairs exceptionally well with the TFSI engine, making the A1 feel agile and fun. And I think it works really well in this tiny little A1. The cool thing about the S-tronic is it adapts. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going, I get shot. All right, moving on to the exterior. The Audi A1 comes with 18-inch wheels wrapped in 225 25/18 tires. These are Continentals. But for a small car, these are quite big wheels, which again gives the car a really good, like, aggressive look on the road and gives it really good road handling. You also get daytime running lights on the Audi A1. I think Audi invented the daytime running light. So this car doesn't have a sports exhaust, but this one sounds a little bit on the fruity side. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna stick the microphone right here. I'm gonna go and start up the car. Tell me what you think, guys. What do you reckon? Sports exhaust or not sports exhaust? A little bit on the fruity side? Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. So there's plenty of room in the back here for 2 adults. I'm 6 foot tall, and if there was a 6 foot person in front, I would have plenty, well, I wouldn't say plenty of leg space. My knees are kind of touching the seat, but I got plenty of head space. It's a little bit cramped, but you could easily do like an hour, 2 hour journey without feeling too cramped. Just have to get out and stretch your legs. Right, coming around to the back, boot space, and I am disappointed to say that the Audi A1 doesn't really have much boot space, and I think it's partly due to the fact that the car's battery is in the boot floor. You could probably only get around one medium-ish size suitcase in the back if you need to If you needed to get anything more, you probably just have to fold down the back seats. But I wouldn't make that be a deal breaker. I think this car's still pretty cool. But yeah, on the whole, I think this car is well-rounded and a pretty solid choice for a first-time car. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's take this out on the road, see what it's like. And just so you know, I had to film this over 2 days because I didn't have enough time to film the whole thing in one go. So my driving shots are done on a nice sunny day, and this walk around is done on this grey, miserable day. Typical UK fashion. Anyway, let's jump in the car, take it for a spin, see what it's like. So on the road, this little pocket rocket feels so capable. And when I say capable, I mean it takes every little bend, every corner, like its big brother, the Audi A3. This thing is so comfortable, just weaving around these country lanes just as much as it is living in city traffic. Like, I love this car, man. This is a cute little pocket rocket. Honestly, this car is capable, guys. I'm gonna spin around, go back the other way. All right. So the Golf GTI has a 0 to 60 time of 6.4 seconds. And this little Audi has a 0 to 60 time of 6.9. So this thing is just as capable of keeping up with a Golf GTI for half the size of the car. Well, I wouldn't say half the size, but for a small car. I think that's partly due to this having the dual clutch transmission. But it's lightning fast, just like it is in the Audi A3 and the Golf GTI. The steering is light and sharp as well, and it really does feel quite level, almost like a hot hatch. And this is what Audi didn't badge this as a super mini hot hatch. They badge it as a premium super mini. But deep down, this is a Polo GTI under the skin, really. There's just enough bolstering in the seats to keep you steady and to keep you upright while you're cornering. It doesn't need any more bolstering like, say, a GTI would or an R would. For such a small car, it has just the right amount of hugginess. Pushing it through bends, you got the 18-inch 235 35/18 tires just gripping the road nicely. Brakes really nicely as well. This car is literally a Polo GTI without the GTI badge. It swoops around these bends. And the DSG gearbox is really subtle as well. It's quick, but it's not violent. It doesn't like jerk you around. Come to a bend, it slows down nicely for the turn, and then you just pull away. If you're a new petrol head, you're just getting into cars, you've just passed your test, I definitely think you should consider the Audi A1. It doesn't scream and shout, "I'm a boy racer," like maybe a Ford Fiesta or a Vauxhall Corsa would. It kind of shouts luxury, like premium, luxury, sophistication. It's styled like its bigger brothers, the A3, the A4. It handles like a Polo GTI. And it feels really classy. So the great thing about this car as well is if you are a petrol head and you do want to modify your car, this is a great platform. Coming with a twin charge setup, which means it has a turbocharger and a supercharger. The supercharger is designed to eliminate turbo lag in the lower RPMs, and then when the car gets into the higher RPMs, the turbocharger kicks in. So you get a nice linear power band as you accelerate, which means this car could make a great project car if you want to modify it, if you want to chip it, maybe a stage 1. You could definitely increase the performance of this and keep the comfortability and the drivability of these cars. Guys, that's all we got time for. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this A1, I will put a link in the description below because this car is for sale. It makes a great little first car if you're looking for a car. If you just passed your test and you're looking for a nice little pocket rocket, GTI in disguise, premium super hatch, this is the one you want. Anyway, thanks again guys. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.